welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's just get right into it. How to get NIN without knowing anybody in Ibadan, Nigeria. NIN being national identity number. If you're in Nigeria, you know it's very important for you in this day and age for you to get your NIN. It is important even when you are opening a new bank account and all of those things. When you are doing like the most regular stuff, you'll be surprised if you need a means of identification. And usually, even if you have like say a passport, for you to renew your international passport these days, you need your NIN. Like, that's the new rule. And also for your driver's license, there's also means of identification for you to be able to get that, and that is where your NIN also comes in. Literally anything you want to do in this day and age, you need your NIN, not for this thing, just for the number on it, so it can prove that you're actually a Nigerian. Even when you want to get the same card, I'm sure you guys have already heard that numbers that are not linked to NIN were bad, you know, those kind of stuff. You can't call out, or people can call you. Just like even network providers, like your literally basic communication skills is based off of the fact that you have NIN. You want to get an affidavit for whatever, for any SIM, kinikon, you also need your NIN. So at this particular point, you know it is important that you get your NIN as a Nigerian. BVN is a bank verification number. In this day and age as well, when you want to open a new account, your BVN is important. It's also important for you to know that when you want to get an NIN, your BVN is important, except if you are if you're underage, and then you need your mom's or your father's NIN. So long as you're Nigerian, born in Nigeria, and you have like your parents are all from Nigeria, you are entitled to get a national identity number. For context, my passport is expired, so I needed to like renew that, and then I also discovered that I need to use my NIN for that in 2017. Like, there was a mistake made in the arrangement of name. My name is Olowokere Wilson Yinka, but meaning that I have two surnames, compound names, and then a first name. But then in between one thing, Olowokere became my surname in the arrangements, and Wilson becomes my middle name, and then Yinka my first name. And it's very annoying. That's exactly how it is on my passport. So to correct all of that, I'm just going to correct the details on my passport. Guess what? To do that in this day and age is actually very expensive. To change your passport and everything that is on your passport, to change them to the correct details, that is either your age, your whatever, your name, and all of those things, costs like over 200,000 naira or more. Or if you want to do like fast tracking, it can be as high as 400k, no jokes. And then it has to be in Abuja. Wherever it is you are in Nigeria, you have to go to Abuja to get capturing done. And then maybe you have like an arrangement and all of those things, and then they can waive it to you after you are done. You know, getting to Abuja, you can't be sleeping on the streets, so you have to get an hotel, and you have to like have extra money that you'll be able to use to, you know, move around in Abuja for you to get from your hotel to wherever it is that you want to do your capturing. The other alternative is to change all my details, my business names and all of those things, and my proper names to what is on my international passport. So Olowokere being my surname, Yinka being my first name, and Wilson being my middle name. Let's get right into how to get NIN without knowing anybody. The first thing you want to do is if you are correcting your name or age, the first thing you should do is go to iCourt. The iCourts are Long Ring Road, to get an online affidavit. After you have gotten that document, it is 1,500 naira. 1,500 naira. Don't get there and then they are calling it 10,000 naira for you. Hey, don't let us fight. You then move from there and go to Agodi at Ibadan North Secretariat. When you get to the Secretariat, while you're entering into Secretariat, this Ibadan North Secretariat, there is this aspect, there's this side where they do printing and all of those things. I'm going to come back to that later. Then you go and locate where the NIN office is there. When you get there, you are going to meet people, and they are Yorubas, by the way, but that is the official place that you can get your NIN done. I've seen a lot of people have several problems as well, because they have probably registered their NIN on the roadside, or they have been duped and then they have paid 50,000 naira for NIN and all of those things. You tell them whatever your problem is, you want to get an NIN, or you want to do change of name, or you want to do change of age, or do you understand, like corrections and all of those things, or you just want to capture anew. Do you understand? You're just doing it for the first time and all of those things, or maybe they have done it for you before and they didn't get it right, and you need to do it again. So you let them know. If you're doing change of name, it would ask you to pay 1,000 naira immediately. Not there. That is when you have to come back to the printing site that I told you about, inside the secretariat. There you pay for remitter. Remitter for that is 1,000 naira. Then you will be asked to print this form as well. This form, as of this moment, is 15 naira because it's like a photocopy. You ask around there and then they give it to you. After that, you fill your details and take the remitter receipt with your sworn affidavits together and take it back to them. Then you have to wait to capture. Now, because of the fact that sometimes they have network issues and they may not even be able to capture you on that day, they'll tell you to come back some other time. They'll give you the date for you to come back. But if you are lucky, you do your capturing on the same day and all, and then the capturing does not take long. When you are doing your own capturing, it does not take long, but you know, there are always people there. You have a lot of crowd, elderly women and children, mothers, people that are rude that they will never answer. Do you understand? All of those things. You know how Yoruba elderly people used to do now. I don't know if you know, but it can be very tiring sometimes. And after you have done your capturing, they'll give you this cute little paper, handwritten, and tell you to come back after 2 weeks so that you can get the proper this thing. Now, by the way, if you already have like an incorrect NIN, you are expected to bring that. Do you understand? That is what they are going to sign on and tell you what time, what day to come and collect the original. But if not, they'll give you this. For people that are just capturing, they give you this cute little paper, and then it's going to have your name and the date that you should come back. Usually it's always 2 weeks. Now, I went back 2 weeks after. I can assure you, on the day I went, I was coming from a far place and I spent over 1,000 naira to get transportation to the place, and then they told me that the network is not working. Finally, when I got back there, it took me some time too, and at the end of the day, I was able to get my NIN. Well, it's a slip, black and white slip that has like a number, and then with the corrected name and all of those things. Now, if you want to correct your age, do you understand? Meaning that for whatever reason, you are not doing change of name, you are not doing correction of name, you are doing change of age, you'll be told to pay 15,000 naira at the bank. It's important for you to know that the account number will be given to you by one of the officials there, so that some useless people will not go and... After they have given you this, of course, you still print the form, and then you bring receipt of payment and generate remitter also at the printing side and all of those things before you then proceed. If you want to change your name to renew your passport, your international passport, then you have to wait at least 2 days, 24 hours, so that your details as it is on the NIN would also be on the immigration portal. Let us do a recap. Do you understand? You need to get your NIN in Ibadan without connection. The first thing you should do, whatever it is that you are doing, make sure you get a sworn affidavit with all your correct details from the High Court along Mobi Road. Take it to Ibadan North Secretariat in Agodi. When you get to the Secretariat, ask for the NIN office. When you get to the NIN office, you'll be asked first to generate a remitter. The remitter for change of name is 1,000 naira, while the remitter for change of age is 15,000 naira. Why this is happening, I have no idea. Then of course you will also be told to make a printed photocopy of one particular document where you are going to fill your name. That is 50 naira. And from there, after you have filled all of this, your details, when this form is submitted, you hold on for capturing. After you have captured, you'll be given receipts. Do not lose this receipt. It's a handwritten paper and all of those things that is going to tell you the day that you are going to come back, usually after 2 weeks. Luckily for you, there'll be network whenever you get there, because usually there's always no network. Now, this is not like telecommunication issue. I believe is something beyond that. And finally, you get your NIN. I hope this has helped you, and if this has helped you, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and comment to many of my videos. I'm usually just about lifestyle, literally everything that's going on in my life and all of those things, basically. So if you enjoy videos like this and you want me to do more of this kind of stuff, please comment below. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Getting NIN Without Connection and all of those things. Anyway, annyeong. Let me walk, let me shake.